Wife support. Wife support. Welcome to Wife Support.
Hi, and welcome to Wife Support. My name is Kaycee.
Hi, I'm Amanda.
Oh my, that was so cute. And this is the podcast where two wives, the two of us, talk to each other about all kinds of stuff going on in our lives and out of our lives and out of this world.
Nope, got weird.
This is what happens when you don't script an intro. Kaycee just starts talking.
We don't need to.
Okay,
Let's go.
It's called Wife Support, and you can follow me for all of our clips and content and voting on our stuff. I'm at Kaycee Conlee.
And I'm at Conlee 22, and I probably won't post anything about this. So just follow me if you want pictures of the dog or hiking or cooking.
You reshare stuff I post.
I
That counts.
reshare things that you post, yes.
Do you know what I'm starting to feel like? We're sitting here recording in our kitchen. I'm staring at myself, and I feel like this podcast has become some sort of diary entry for my hair grow out process.
So this is your Dawson era. Everyone, welcome to Dawson's Creek. I'm living it.
Yeah. Does that make you Joey? I'm Dawson. Don't think it's
Cool.
together.
Yeah, that's
right?
cool. I'm down with that. Katie Holmes was hot.
Yeah. Ducktail is maybe the duckiest it's ever been. It's very full. This is some sort of like chronicles of my hair growth process.
Basically, I'm excited to like go back and like look at the early ones where your hair is like short.
Yeah, I know. I'm just looking at clips on my Instagram. I'm like, whoa, it's really getting long. It can also be a document of your hair staying the same.
Up, down, braided.
Down. Glasses, no glasses?
No glasses.
Yeah.
Basically the same. Though I did ask Kaycee if we could devise a way in which I can wear my glasses, because right now the reflection from the ring light makes that impossible.
Yeah, I know. It's sorry. Our technology hasn't caught up.
Maybe we just need better natural lighting in this house.
Probably.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but the truth is you're never going to beat a ring light. Listen to all the influencers out there that use their little ring lights. Okay?
That's fair.
We could get you some fake glasses that have no, that you can wear for like style, but they don't have
What?
the...
Why would you wear fake glasses for style? I wear real glasses. I don't need them for style.
Do you remember when
Yes.
I got a pair of like just clear lenses because I was like, but they're so cute and everyone wears them fun and I want to wear them for style. And you were just like, I'm actually mad about this.
Yeah. I roll. All of us who are just like, should I have laser beams in my eyeballs just so that I no longer have to wear these things?
Yeah. Laser beams?
Yeah, like LASIK surgery.
Oh. I was like, were you talking about blinding yourself?
No, I'm talking about laser beams.
LASIK surgery. Yes, I got it. I actually attended one of those. I took our friend Jordan when he got his, and I didn't know how I felt about this at the time. I guess it's such a standard procedure, it's no big deal. But I sat outside of like a glass, like I could watch him. I was watching him get the surgery through like a glass window, and then up on a screen was like a close-up of what the doctor was doing to his eyeball.
I do remember that, and I'll bet you it's changed even more since then, because that was what, probably almost 10 years ago now?
Yeah, but I don't know how you can get any closer than that to a...
Yeah, I just mean like it's like even faster now, and like
it's crazy.
It's wild.
It's really wild. I've never asked him if he like would do it again, or like he doesn't wear glasses anymore, right?
Okay,
right, it was
so
10 years
anyone who's
ago.
thinking about LASIK, and it actually goes nicely into our topic for today,
Okay.
even if you get LASIK, you will likely still have to wear some glasses at some point in your life, like reading glasses, and so he's creeping up on that.
Yeah, okay. That's where I'm at. I have never had to wear. I got 20/20, baby.
Okay.
Never had to wear glasses.
Now Casey's on my vision insurance, and so I have been saying maybe we should go get our eyes checked. Maybe we're not 20/20 anymore.
We actually should go get them checked. And it's funny. You're right. Every year when like my company is like, offering, I'm very fortunate to have a company that offers the benefit, but I always like decline the vision benefit because I'm like, well, what for? And then this year I was like, maybe I should go get them checked, just like check in.
I can't wait for them to tell you need glasses and just to be like,
don't
full
do that to me.
nerddom. We have morphed you. You have allergies. You have to wear glasses.
I do have allergies now. That started with like over 10 years ago though, so that was not as.
I'm just saying, you used to call me a nerd for all these things, and it's coming for you.
Now I'm right there with you. I always imagined that I'll start squinting, or I'll know when I'm close to needing glasses. No, you don't
It
think
happens
so?
so gradually. You don't really notice.
Well, look at me, just living like I've got X-ray vision, and then maybe they will tell me I need glasses.
We'll see. I mean, maybe they'll be perfect. I hope that for you.
I'm like literally just looking around the room, like what stuff can I definitely see to prove
What's clear and what's not.
everything's clear, baby.
Everything's
That's
clear.
my life.
All right, so I'm jealous, and we should move on. Do you have any shows coming up?
I sure do. I have some really exciting shows coming up. There's one in May 8th. I've just booked. I'm doing a headliner set in Burbank at Good Old Flappers, and then TBD exact date. I'll get back to you on a future episode. But I'm planning to shoot a special,
Cool.
an album recording and special, sometime in June. Venue is still TBD, but I'm close to one. So stay tuned for that. And we also have to get back on What's Gayer. We had a What's Gayer last week.
Oh, we did have a What's Gayer. It was not a very good one, but
No, we changed the format and we had huge regrets. And so this week we're back into a format we like better.
Yeah.
It'll be fine. But we do have to still tell people.
Okay, so it was socks versus sandals
Yes.
versus a hoodie and a hat. Which, by the way, mine was great. Yours could use some work.
No,
So,
and the
who
truth
won?
is, well, I didn't post it because I hated it so much.
Oh.
I didn't like the way the format came out. You know, we're not perfect.
All
and so I
right.
didn't post it. And so the winner is you. Because
Yay! I win.
by declaration of me. So wow, what a noble loser you are, Kaycee. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. No?
Yeah.
I love that we're both sitting here in quarter type.
Listen, it's very
quarter.
gloomy. It's raining today. Los Angeles winter. Although it's really hard for me to say that knowing my mom is like, we're going to get 24 inches of snow this weekend. And I was just like,
Oh my god.
you choose to live in that godforsaken place.
Okay. Yeah, that's crazy. That's a lot of snow for them.
It is a lot of snow for them. It's also enough that it's kind of scary because the infrastructure from this place where I'm from in North Carolina is just not built for this because they don't get this kind of snow. I remember actually this is a deep cut. They posted our town's social media account
That you
it's
follow.
that
and
I
it's
follow
adorable.
and I love. It's called Today in the Quay.
Very catchy name for Fuquay Verena.
They posted a memory of the last time this happened, which was 25 years ago. Yeah. And I remember it because I was in high school and literally we were out of school for 2 weeks living
my
on a
gosh.
generator because the buses couldn't get to us because everything iced over.
That's really scary.
Yeah, it was
Okay,
wild.
I was about to ask, I think I know some answers to this, but I'm going to ask it anyway because I'm just a little Florida gal. They have the forecast, you're going to get 24 inches of snow.
Mm-hmm.
Is this like a hurricane situation where people go out and buy a bunch of groceries? Are
Bread
you
and
getting...
milk. Everybody get your bread and milk for your bread and milk sandwiches.
You're jumping to the joke without giving anybody any background.
You asked if they're groceries. Yes, they go get bread and milk.
But that's not what they're supposed to... You jump... Amanda, this podcast cannot be one giant inside joke, okay? You have to explain it when you're making a joke.
I'm sorry.
Okay, let me explain her joke for her.
Okay.
When you're in an emergency, you're supposed to get non-perishable food and battery supplies and stuff like that. And in the past, Amanda will go to the store and she's like, "Why is it sold out of bread and milk? Why would you go buy bread and milk when those are the things that are going to go first when you can't keep the milk cold, for example, because your refrigerator's dead, and bread, which is going to get moldy fast." She's always commented about why do people buy that stuff first? And then she says, people want their bread milk sandwiches. I can't believe you laughed all the way through my explanation.
It still makes.
You just have the giggles
Yeah,
at this point?
that just happened.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So yes, it is that situation where people, everybody's going out, they're filling up their tanks with gas. Ideally, they're getting extra for generators and things like that. And the problem is not, I'm sure they've changed it now, but when I was a kid, there was one plow for the entire county.
Oh my god.
And the county's big, and we lived out in the middle of nowhere, and so we never got plowed. But the problem in North Carolina...
Sorry, I can't help but make that sexual.
What?
Getting plowed.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
The problem is not so much the snow, it's that it ices afterward, and then it just it takes
Well, then a
forever.
plow does no good, right?
Correct.
Yeah. It doesn't matter how many plows you have.
Yeah, and because it sits there because they don't plow it, and then it becomes ice, and then now you can't.
See, I don't. You're right. So if you could get the plows out there right away, that reduces the chance of it even being able to ice.
Correct. Though I did see a really good meme the other day that was a redneck dude in a hoodie next to his big old truck, and it was just it's just me and the lesbians out here. They're gonna save you all this weekend, which made me laugh.
Yeah, I mean that's valid because there's like the shovels. They have to do it themselves.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, and the like 4x4s.
Nice. Yes. Wait. So another question about snow. So where does the salt come in?
If you salt the road, it keeps it from sticking. And
So that's why
it
people do
melts
that
it
to their
faster,
driveways
too. Yeah.
and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
okay. But if you do it to your driveway, but the road's not done, it doesn't really do any good.
Yeah.
You're going to back up into nothing.
Correct.
Okay. Wow. So what are your parents like? How are your parents preparing? Also, we're saying all this, and this is going to go out on Tuesday, so they'll.
Oh well, no,
they'll be
yeah,
the thick of it.
I don't think they've done anything. I think my dad's got it all at the house already. They're fine.
Yeah, I was going to say. I feel like
They won't
have
leave the house. That's what's going to happen.
Yeah.
And then my poor mother, because my
'Cause she's
dad
stuck
can't
with
leave
your
the
dad?
house.
Yeah, oh yeah, because he's shuffling around or shoveling around.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Anyway, I went down a real rabbit hole there. Sorry.
No, I think it's interesting. That's what, babe. This was the dilly dally segment.
Oh.
We're nothing if we do not dilly dally.
I dilly dallied. Cool, fun.
How did it feel?
It did. I liked it.
You laughed a lot.
I did laugh a lot.
Good. Okay. Well, we can jump into the episode now that we've dilly dallied sufficiently.
Okay, go ahead. Kick it off.
I'll be honest. I was a little hesitant to make this the topic. You pitched it. I was like, it does sound really meaty, if you will. There's a lot of meat on the bone to talk about, but
It's also really relevant.
yeah. But I don't like that part.
All right, well.
I'm still having. I have these like. I don't really care about age. Okay. The topic is our 40th year. We're talking about. We're both turning 40 this year. Which unfortunately, turns out it means we've already lived 40 years.
Yeah, you are 39 years and 10 months.
We were going to talk.
old.
We were going to talk about turning 40, and then I was like, okay, yeah, we'll call it like our 39th year. And Amanda was like, ooh, actually, no, that's already passed. Technically, the math. If you do the math, this has been our 40th year. When
Yeah.
we turn 40, we'll be starting our 41st year.
Yeah,
Very upsetting.
that's very upsetting. Although your gray hair would tell you otherwise.
Wow. I feel attacked. That felt personal. I definitely have more than you, so it was personal.
It's very cute. I like it.
You have some.
I have a couple.
Yeah, I feel like you can still count yours.
Yes.
Counting mine is over.
Yeah, but I think yours are cute. I like them.
Well, thank you. Dude, that's love for you. Yeah, so we've already lived 40 years.
Yeah.
Yours is first, so yours is coming up in March. Mine's in May. How are you? You want to talk about how we're celebrating?
Yeah, I have been. Go ahead.
Before you get into how you're actually celebrating, which I assume which was going to dive into.
Sure.
Can we talk about how we amped up all our friends last year and how we had like all these?
Sure, yeah. We were like, get ready. We're going on an epic adventure where it's the year of the 40s. Everybody's turning 40. And then
we were like, we're going to go. I mean, it was like giant trip for both of us. We're not combining them. You're going to have to do 2 trips for both. And then it slowly whittled away into like
maybe.
I guess I'll do a party full. I'll throw
Okay, so I'm the first of the friends to turn 40. And so, as we've already covered in the previous episode, I've been dealing with burnout. And I was like really trying to think through what I wanted to do. And I was just like, I don't think I have the capacity to like plan a trip for other people, even for myself, much less for other people. Because I am just the type that like, I care too much about, do people like this house? Are they going to be comfortable here? I want to go do this thing. Does everybody else want to do that? If I go do this thing, are they going to be upset? It's just a hot mess of me and my anxiety. And so let's just not play that game.
I mean, that's totally legit because I think one of the early conversations we had when we were making decisions was just like, it's just your birthday. Just do something you really want to do. Don't worry about everyone else. And you're like literally programmed to worry about everybody else. So how am I going to make that happen?
So I think actually where we landed with it, I'm really excited about it. So I decided I just wanted to throw a party here in LA, have people come out to one of my favorite.
You could invite everybody.
Yeah.
It's the good thing too.
And I didn't have to like choose because like there are people who are our core group of friends, but then there's also people I've really been building relationships with that I'd want to see too. And this is
Beautiful
just
thing.
to get it all. And so it's going to be like a little bit of sequencing of events, but the big thing is we're going to have a party at a neighborhood cocktail bar that I really like. Just invite everybody to come out, hang out, have a good time. Kaycee made a partiful. It's very nice. We invited it to all the different friend groups. It's going to be good. But then also...
Oh, wait. I made a fun collage of you in like childhood and baby pictures for the invitation, which is fun.
Very embarrassing. Thank you.
No, it's cute.
I was not consulted on that.
Your mom was. That should count for something. She was like, oh, that's my favorite one. And I was like, that's the one I picked for the centerpiece.
Yeah. But our 2 of our best friends are actually flying into town to celebrate for the weekend. And so we've got just like a couple of hosts of activities and just things to make it a really fun weekend. And like, I will feel celebrated, but not stretched too thin and not have to worry too much about other people, which is perfect.
Yes, very ideal. I will also say that you're really embracing your birthday monster, and I can say that as one. And I don't mean this in a bad way. I mean this in a like, absolutely you should. It's a big milestone birthday, and we should lean in.
Well, I kind of figured like if we were going to go on a trip, those 4 days would be all about my birthday, right? And so like, let's just
make it 7. I took off. 7. I'm taking it off work. Like, let's party. Okay. I'm down for it. It's gonna be great. And then I do want to say, so the original plan was like, Amanda wants to snowboard because her birthday's in March. Kaycee wants to go to the beach because her birthday's in May. And then for a little while, we're like, let's do a cruise. We'll bring everybody out on a cruise together. And then we were like, is a cruise really how we would want to spend our time and money though? Yeah. Well, I will be honest. I did want to do a cruise, and I would still do a cruise if I could get a cruise to somewhere I wanted to go. But the biggest issue for me is that to cruise out of LA, there's limited places you can go that I haven't been that I'm really interested in going to.
You can basically go to Mexico, or you go like north to Seattle.
And nothing against Mexico. I've been to a few places, and we just went last year to a destination there, Tulum.
And we're going at the end of the year for a different 40th.
Yeah. So I just was like, Anyway, cruise was on the table for me. It did seem like kind of a perfect, fun way to celebrate and get everyone together, but to go somewhere I'd want to go, I'd have to go fly out of Florida, and I was like, that seems like too much.
Yeah, that's fair. Just too many logistics.
Yeah, so I think I'm gonna, and my plans are not set yet, but I still have time. But
what are you thinking?
I'm thinking Hawaii.
I'm down for Hawaii.
But here's the thing so you ran into the problem of people pleasing as not wanting to invite people, and I ran into the issue of expense. That I'm like, I don't think I realized how expensive it is to go to Hawaii and like the places I've been looking at, and I'm like, how am I going to ask my friends to do this? Because in looking at it, I'm like, would I want to do this for a friend for their party? Like, the resorts are expensive. And actually, really, a good friend of ours reached out to me today, and they were like, hey, I've got some travel I'm planning. I know you were talking about a birthday thing. Do you have like dates so that I can like block out? Which is, by the way, so nice to ask. But I was like, I really don't. So I was like,
do your worst.
I don't have them. I was like, I'm thinking about early June for Hawaii. But then I also told them the same follow-up, which was like, I don't know if I can ask people to do this.
I mean, I like your idea though, which is just to like choose the thing and where you really want to go. And then the invitation is, hey, I'm going here. If you want to come and you are able to come, you are invited and would love to have you, but also understand if it's not feasible.
Yeah.
I like that approach.
Yeah. I think that's how I would want to be invited to a party or like a birthday trip of some kind. So maybe that's what works. But I just worry that because I'm picking a place that's not cheap, that it'll probably, it may just end up being us, which is cool.
Totally.
It just, yeah.
Nobody's mad about that. We'll pick
including
the best hotel.
Yeah. So anyway, that's what we're looking at for now. And then I was also thinking, I was like, well, if I'm going to do that, I'm going to do it in early June, even though my birthday's in May, because my birthday falls on a holiday. That can be tougher for travel. Like they jack the prices up around Memorial Day, which is when my birthday is. And so I thought I would do it like the week after. But then if we're here for my birthday, I could have like a little party.
I think we will.
With like you were, like the way you're doing it, where it's like invite everybody that you know to come celebrate. And then I have a trip for like close friends.
Oh, I definitely assumed we were doing that.
Okay. Well, that's good. Because
well,
I was like, is that
people,
too much?
There are people that you'd want to invite and like celebrate with that wouldn't necessarily come on a trip, or you might not necessarily invite either. So
right. Yeah. So I think that's what I'll do. But I still got time, thankfully. Time left of 39.
You do. Report back when you make a decision. I'm very excited for my future vacation.
Nice.
Okay, I have a question for you.
Yes.
In thinking about this, I was like, okay, 40 years, blah, blah, blah. People always ask, like, what's it feel like to turn 40? And I'm curious for you. What do you think has been your favorite age or like range of ages to date? And favorite can mean whatever you take that to mean.
My favorite age, and we know, let's just establish that we know this is hard because my memory doesn't operate like your memory does.
Okay, but okay.
Yes. So, but I think as far as like feeling like I was really had a firm grasp on like who I am and felt comfortable and confident and happy and all that, I want to say like 30. It was probably at 29, 30. I feel like I had like, I and we're still blessed not to, like, I wasn't really worried about paying the bills anymore. Like, I was out of that stretch of my 20s where I was like kind of broke. And I was out of the closet and like happy. I think we were maybe planning our wedding.
Yeah, we got married at 30.
And yeah, I think 30 was pretty, I mean, my memory, the way that my memory works, where it like nullifies all the bad stuff. 16 was pretty sweet. I got my driver's license. I don't have to pay a bill. I got like the freedom, like that.
But you have like teenage angst. Ugh.
I know. And I was deep in the
zits.
closet. Zits. But there is like a carefreeness to that.
That's true.
So I liked that. Also liked when I was like 11 playing out in the cul-de-sac, whatever. So I have lots of answers.
Apparently.
Do you have a specific age that you?
Not a specific age. I would say mid-30s was great. Like,
okay.
Because similar reasons to you. I think like I felt like I had my life figured out. I was in a good place with my career where like we weren't worried about, money really that much anymore, in a way that was like the way we were when we were very young. Mm-hmm. I had achieved a lot at work and was like, I saw my career path like kind of coming to fruition. Stuff had worked out with some family stuff I had going on, and like, I don't know, it was just like I felt really strong and secure and was like, I've made it, I'm adulting.
Yeah. Oh, nice. Yes. Gosh, when you say it that way, I don't remember ever feeling like that.
Really?
But yeah, I still don't feel like I'm like all that. Like,
I mean, I guess that's true, but like I just I remember taking a look around at our lives and just being like, okay, yeah, this has worked out. I feel like a productive member of society, and like I don't have all of these like extra things that I worry about that you worry about as a young person. And like that's like when you learn it's like it's okay to say no to things, and it's okay to let go of bad friendships, and
I listened to this podcast called Wise With Me with Julia Louis-Dreyfus, and she has guests on that. I think the rules got to be over 70 or over 60, and I always think it's so fascinating when they talk about how even whatever age they're at, 70, 80, whatever, that they're like you never feel like you're that age.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
And I think that's what as I'm like about to turn 40, I'm like, what, 40? Because I think as you're growing up, you always see those ages and you have this idea of what it's going to be like. And then when you get there and you're like, well, I'm not checking those boxes.
Well, and like you think about what your parents were doing when they were 40 and you're like, I'm not.
That's a very good point. That's been like a moving target our whole lives,
yeah.
Right? Like these like certain milestones that you're like, well, I don't have a house.
Okay,
I have a house.
So what did you think your life would look like at 40?
Well, I mean, obviously it depends on when you ask me, but if you're talking about like when I was like mid-20s, entering, and I had like that adulthood, and I was thinking about 40, I was like, I mean, all the stuff, I was like, kids, house, settled in my career.
What did you think your career would be?
I guess at that point, I probably thought it was going to be working like behind the scenes in television. I thought it'd be like a TV exec or something.
Okay.
But yeah, I think I definitely pictured like high-powered job though. And then the kids were just sort of like oh, well, obviously I'm going to have kids. Because we've had this conversation about how I never really examined if I wanted kids or if I just thought I was supposed to have them forever. And so they were always part of the picture. And then when I was like, wait, do I want the kids?
Yeah.
I actually get a choice in this?
Right. Well, I think that's a good point of like society, like what we all thought life would look like was totally dictated by what society told you success meant.
Yeah.
At 40.
Well, and I think it's also dictated by how you grew up, where you grew up.
True.
What shows you were exposed, like it's like representation matters, that whole thing.
Yeah.
I mean, I think I've shared this with you before, but I have like a very distinct memory when I was 16, 17, deep in the closet, dating a woman that we were like, well, we're gonna marry men and we'll live down the street from each other and have our kids and our families and we'll still hook up secretly.
You have told me that, and that is so sad.
It's so sad to look at, but that 16-year-old version of me thought I had it like figured out. It was like, that's what it's good. And like, it wasn't a sad plan.
Yeah.
And at that, I mean, looking back, 100%. I mean, also not even taking into account the poor men involved.
I mean, sure, yeah.
Like,
those poor men.
Yeah, but like, yeah, it's wild to think that. So obviously that picture looks very different. And I'm glad. I'm like, but what we have, never in my wildest dreams.
Yeah, that's funny.
I mean, career in particular. Like,
yeah.
I think deep down there was someone that always wanted to perform, that wanted to be on stage, whatever, but never, I was like so afraid to admit that and so afraid to like chase it,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
And then I think coming out helped a lot, feeling more authentic in myself and like being comfortable with that with the world to be like, okay, well, what else can I be authentic about? Oh, how about what I want to do?
Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Did you think you would end up in LA, or did you even have a vision of this is where I think I'll live?
I think the LA thing came online when I was in college. That's when I wanted to move to LA. So yes, at some point, yes, I definitely, that was the dream, and then I made it reality. But when I was like real younger than that, no.
Yeah.
It happened somewhere between, freshman and senior year of college. Yeah. And I know LA wasn't on your bingo card. I just dragged you out here.
Definitely not. No, if you had asked me, in my coming to adulthood, what would my life look like at 40, I probably would have told you I'm like a publisher living in New York City.
A publisher?
Yeah, I wanted to be in publishing. I still think that would be really cool to be a book editor. I've always thought that would be really fun.
A book editor, not a book author.
A book editor.
Okay.
I kind of always saw that as my dream, and then when it like came to doing it, I think I was too scared to make the leap of the like, you have to live with 4 roommates and make nothing and work 4 jobs in New York just to maybe break in, and then it's literally Devil Wears Prada just in books.
Yeah. This makes me want to tell you to like quit your job and go after it.
No.
You're like, no, that ship sailed. I'm not.
That ship sailed. But I still think that would be a really fun job. Like I just finished a book where like the main character is a book editor.
We're gonna have to talk about this offline,
so
babe,
fun.
because I don't want you to give up on this dream.
Okay, well,
we're talking about this offline.
I always dreamed I would live in New York City. I don't know that I pictured marriage versus not. I think because if we're talking about coming into adulthood, I realized I was gay and came out at like 18, and so 18 to 20. I realized I was gay when I was 18, came out at 20. And at that time, like, there was no such thing as gay marriage. And so, like, I just was like, well, that's not in my future. I mean, maybe I'll have a partner, but, like, that's not how I structured my life, Definitely.
Like meaning it wasn't the focus.
Yeah, no. I was like, hopefully I will, like, be in a long-term relationship and have someone I love and care for, but, like, married. No. That was a foreign concept to me.
Oh, yeah.
And I thought I wanted kids similar to you, and then as I grew up, I was like, no, I want that, actually.
Yeah, that's so funny.
But yeah, like when I think about our lives now, it's like, if you had told me at 20 that I would be married to a woman, living in LA, honestly, I'm just gonna like pat myself on the back a little bit, have achieved a lot in a career at an early age.
Heck yeah.
And like we have this really amazing friend group. We're still very active. We just like the way our lives is set up, it's like I don't think I could have asked for better. Yeah.
You love your life?
I do. I love my life.
Yeah.
And that little dog too.
High five.
Yay.
Yeah, that's great. That's awesome.
We should always record when Finnegan's at daycare, by the way.
I just had that same thought. If you're missing the squeaking in the background, he's at daycare today. Yeah, that's pretty real. There's also one thing I've noticed only in the last few years that's fallen away from me that I really like, and that is FOMO.
Oh, you don't have that anymore?
I won't say I never have it, but it is not a priority. It's not a significant part of my like decision making anymore. That FOMO, fear of missing out, where I feel like if you remember this, literally my 30th birthday, we did like a share house in Palm Springs, and it was defined by me feeling like left out at my own birthday, and like getting kind of like feeling like what are these friend groups and stuff.
I don't remember that. That's interesting. I remember that share house, but
yeah. So you were just drunk paddling around the pool the whole time.
Yep.
Which, by the way, great way to celebrate.
Yep.
And I bet part of my FOMO feeling and whatever I was going through that birthday party was driven by alcohol.
Probably.
But yeah, I feel like there's some maturity around how I spend my time that I didn't used to have. And it feels nice. It feels freeing.
I was literally just thinking that before you said it. Mm-hmm.
It feels freeing, and I do think it's only going to get better. From what I've heard on the Wise Than Me and stuff like that. And it's just in talking to my friends that are older, talking to my mom or whatever, it's like, it's only going to get better.
Yeah.
And when you ask this question in another 10 years, like, what's your favorite age? We'll be like, 40, 45 or whatever it'll be.
Totally.
So I think it gets better and better. And I do think the theme is that you never feel like however old you are.
Totally.
Because I never wanted to be, and I still hope I'm not one of those people that's like won't admit their age or is like embarrassed by their age or whatever. I don't ever want to be that. But I do find myself sometimes hesitating on answering or talking about it. And it's not necessarily that I don't fit it. It's just that I don't want someone to judge me the way I would have judged someone. Does that make sense?
It does. It makes sense.
Where it's like 30-year-old me would have been like, oh, my coworker who's 45, 50 doesn't want to take shots with us. Like, ugh, boring. And it's like, now I'm like, I don't want to take shots.
No, I anti-want that.
It's not called boring, it's called wise. It's intelligent. It's planning for the future.
Unless it's Fireball.
Yeah, well, sometimes you can't be denied.
Do you know what's one thing that surprises me the most about this age and like aging? The way my sleep has changed.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I've never been a great sleeper, but now I have to get up no less than 2 or 3 times a night to pee. And I have a ginormous pillow that we call...
Three times?
Yeah, last night I got 3 times.
Babe, that's crazy.
I mean, I'm very well hydrated.
Yeah. I get mad if I have to get up once.
Yeah, well, you're also a very good sleeper. So that...
Yeah, and I definitely taper off the water drinking around 8. I'm like, done.
Yeah, but, so that, I have recently discovered that if I sleep with a body pillow, I'm a much, my body's a much happier human being. So we have this ginormous pillow in the bed that we have named...
Wait, don't spoil it yet. First, you need to set up the size of it.
Okay, it's literally the size of me.
It is so big, there's no pillowcase for it.
Yeah, correct.
And you bought it, we bought it on Amazon. It came
vacuum sealed in one of those like tiny little boxes, and then you
size of
open
like what,
it
like
up.
a basketball?
I think it was probably like the size of like a clothing box that you would get for Christmas.
Yeah. Okay. And it's literally the length of the bed.
Yeah,
Close to.
it's me. I need 2 hands to pick it up.
So we're talking 5 feet long at least.
Minimum.
And it's got some heft to it.
Yeah, it's memory foam.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
Very soft.
I tried it. So the idea is you lay on it and like
you
wrap your body around it so that it keeps your spine, whatever,
in alignment.
Yes, right.
So it goes between your legs and then you kind of hug it to your chest.
And we have affectionately named it because it is so large and takes up so much of the bed.
Her name is Big Mama Jamma. And every time when I get up in the morning, if I'm before Kaycee, I look over and I see her like eyeball me, and then she steals it.
Yeah, it's pretty great. I've only had it in like little short stints. I think I was able to like snooze like an hour during the weekend with it. And I was like, I get it. This is great.
She's great.
Unfortunately, it's too big. I don't think we could have 2.
No, definitely not. It would just be all pillow in the bed.
But it does seem to be helping your back problems, right?
Yeah, it's been
so
helping
that's pretty
a lot.
cool.
Yeah. So if you suffer from chronic back pain from a poor sleeping thing, I highly recommend the Big Mama Jamma.
Or if you're just lonely.
Or that too. She's nice. But yeah, so that's different that I didn't expect. Basically just like general aches and pains and how long it takes to heal.
Yeah, valid.
Like I've had this chronic back pain for 10 years, and usually like if I like pull it or I tweak it, it'll resolve in a few days. This has been 2 weeks, and I'm like finally starting to feel better.
Yeah, that's very true. We've heard all about the aches and pains and how they get, and it's like, oh yeah, here they come. Have we done an episode on perimenopause? Because we should do that.
No, not yet. We
should do that
definitely
next.
should.
I also want to point out, if you're in your 50s, 60s, and 70s, or whatever, and listening to this, and you're like, oh, you cute little 40s.
Yeah, we know it's coming for us. Okay?
Yeah, we get it. We know. I just think back of like I'm considering when I'm like at an open mic or a show, and some comedian's like, I'm getting old. I'm turning 30 next month, and I'm just like, well. And I'm imagining somebody's saying that about us talking about turning 40. So it's just the circle of life, guys.
Yeah,
it's just how it goes.
Yeah.
We can only talk about what we know.
We can.
What we've experienced.
Okay, well, shall we wrap it up and move to your favorite segment?
Yeah, let's wrap it up. Well, first, my favorite segment, yeah. Well, first, I always like to call, if you guys have comments, considerations, input on turning 40 or turning 30 or turning whatever you're turning, share with me at Kaycee Conlee on Instagram, and maybe if with your permission, we'll share it on the show. I've yet to get any feedback.
Becky, I'm looking at you. I know you're listening.
Oh, we're calling people out now?
I told our friend whose mom listens that she should write in, because I know she listens and she's very excited about it, and we would love to share a comment.
Well then, to Becky, let's give her a fun question, which is, what's been your favorite age so far? That's what we want you to answer.
Yep. Let us know.
Let us know. And if we have your permission, we'll also read it on the podcast.
You can send it in the DM. You can send it in the Wordle group chat.
Yep.
If
you
you'd
can
like.
literally just text it to us. You can just tell us. Awesome. Okay, well, now let's go to What's Gayer.
What's Gayer? Okay.
It is time for
is
What's
time.
Gayer.
Still a little newish format. I'm going to give one. Kaycee's going to give one. But we've pre-planned what we're going to say.
Yeah, we're not going to try and go
difference.
off the cuff with it.
Yeah.
Okay, go.
I go first?
Yeah. Well, let me set it up better for our clip even.
Okay.
It's time for What's Gayer.
Woo! What's more gay?
Okay. What do you got?
Okay. Being best friends with your ex.
Ooh. Yep. Pretty gay. Not uniquely gay.
No,
Pretty gay.
but pretty freaking gay.
Okay. I got naming your cat after a singer-songwriter.
Okay, I would say I'm gonna go that it's mine.
No!
Obviously I'm gonna go that it's mine because I chose it. But it's because like lesbians have this thing where like they don't think it's weird to be BFFs with their ex, and I'm all over here like, no.
I will say that is a lesbians love to do that. You're right. You are absolutely right. But come on, how many cats do you think out there are named Brandy Carlisle?
Oh, probably a lot.
Let's be honest.
Yeah.
All right,
probably
so
a lot.
we're gonna have to take this to a vote. Go on my Instagram, vote for what you think is gayer. Being best friends with your ex. Is that right?
Yeah.
Being best friends with your ex, or naming your cat after a singer-songwriter. Let us know, and we'll tell you next week what the results were. And that's what's gayer. This has been Wife Support. It's been so fun.
Thanks for listening.
Yeah, thanks for listening or watching. Can't wait to hear your answer, Becky. And we'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.